We've seen everything from handguns, rifles, shotguns, and assault rifles. For an assault rifle, we'll give individuals a $200 gift card. For other working firearms, we give a $100 gift card.
Well, the program is called Gifts for Guns. People in Los Angeles, California can turn in their weapons for gift cards to buy Christmas gifts or even groceries. And they're turning them in record numbers this year. Joining me now to talk more about the program and where things are going from here, Los Angeles County Sheriff Lee Baca. Sheriff Baca, it's great to see you. You had a real successful year this year. I think if I got the count right, you got 965 guns turned in compared to 387 in last year's program. What do you think is behind that increase?
Well, I think there's a lot of reasons. First of all, the city of Compton has great people and great businesses, and Best Buy, Ralph's Market, along with Target, have offered these gift cards, and we put some narco forfeiture money in as well. And I think the citizens came out to help us with the retrieval of these weapons, and I think that people are realizing that guns are not going to help them live a better life, particularly in an area that has a lot of incidents with gangs and the things that cause people to feel unsettled. So I think it's time for a holiday cheer for them.
Now, do you think it's a lot of economic pressure on people as well, that they don't have enough money to get through the holiday season, so they're bringing a gun? And as we said, working gun, handgun nets $100, working assault rifle nets $200, and you had those gift certificates from Target, Best Buy, and Ralph's Supermarket. Which gift certificates proved to be the most popular?
Ralph's. I think the people needed the food, and that's a kind of a sad commentary, but it is reflective of the times that when all things considered, the human needs come first.
Now, did you get? I know that this was an anonymous drop-off program. Did you get a sense, though, of who it was who was handing in these guns? One of the sergeants that was involved in the program said that he seemed to think it was more family-oriented people rather than criminals who were dropping off these weapons.
Well, that's true. For the most part, it was family-oriented people. But remember, we received 25 assault weapons, which are pretty significant in the war of crime down in the city of Compton. We also received 2 detonation devices and 2 hand grenades and some explosives and over 80 pounds of ammunition. And that's a whole lot of ammunition for people who just have casual weapons. So I think that there's a mixture here, but for the most part, it was families. But there were some serious weapons turned in. So
a question that people might have, I mean, even if the weapons are serious, if they're in the hands of law-abiding citizens and they are turning them in because they can't afford food or some of the other staples of life, are you really taking a bite at a crime with a program like this?
Well, I think we are. I think the proliferation of handguns and assault weapons, and certainly gangs know how to get a hold of these weapons, and having it infused in families, and let's face it, I've never met a gang member as a homeless person, so these weapons are in families' homes. And the idea to de-intensify weaponry in homes is a good idea. But if it's done voluntarily, then people can't claim that we're doing something contrary to our Second Amendment.
You know, Compton, California, where this program was operating, is notorious as a high-crime area there in Los Angeles County. You've had a pretty dramatic reduction, 18%, I believe, in the number of homicides. There's only been 3 this year. You're on track for a record low. But so many municipalities, counties, and cities are running into this crunch where the revenues just aren't keeping up with the amount of money that they need to continue things like these crime programs. Can you see a point where you're going to be stuck between a rock and a hard place, where your increased policing in places like Compton is going to fall victim to budgetary constraints? And what kind of effect might that have on your ability to police those areas in the future?
Well, that certainly is our greatest fear. When local revenues go down, police resources become constrained, and then reductions in staff occur. I've been fortunate in the County of Los Angeles because our Board of Supervisors have balanced our budget well, and we have a little bit in savings. And my hope, if I can just hold with what I have, we'll continue with these programs. More innovation, more leadership by deputies, going a different way at solving problems. Enforcement alone is not going to do it. We have to get the cooperation of the public. This is one great way to do it.
Well, Sheriff, we wish you continued success in your efforts to lower the crime rate there, and also interesting sign of the times to see how many people are turning in weapons just to get food. Sheriff Lee Baca,
thank you.
Good to see you this morning. Thanks for getting up early.
Thank you.